21. Hello, my friends. Welcome to Fresh Fire Chat. As you have seen us before, we take some time to go through Fresh Passion, Get a Brand, or Die Generic, the award-winning book, and we check out nuggets that people are seeing that's really helping them go to the next level, helping them to get maximum personal, professional, and economic success in their lives. And today we want to talk about holding yourself accountable. And that's a tough one. We don't often do a good job at that, but let's give you a few techniques today on holding yourself accountable. And if you walk in any elementary classroom, you'll find that there's some system in place to help keep children on track. And that's all we want to do is go back to those things that kept us on track and kept us productive. You think about it when you go into a classroom, if you have kids, they might earn extra recess time, they might for reaching their goals or get some extra treats or something, whatever that might be. I just want to show you the simplicity of it. We're not talking about something major and earth-shattering that you need Oprah to help you through. It's about really holding yourself accountable. And think about, what it is that you're looking to get. And when you make a promise to yourself, you are more important than anybody. And think about the power of what happens when you break a promise to yourself and how that derails your success and where you're trying to go in life. So be honest with yourself, but when you don't deliver, you need to hold yourself accountable. So let's talk about some things you can do to keep yourself on track. Anytime you miss a portion of your goals, objectives, or tasks for that month, you think about, say you'll put $10 in the charity jar, and at the end of the month, you'll give that away to charity. Or put $20 in your professional development fund. We believe in developing ourselves and keeping our brand fresh and relevant. So put some money aside when you don't meet your goals to really help yourself there. Start a running record of the misses you have. And when you say you get to 5, then you give yourself a stronger punishment per se, and you deny yourself desserts on Friday. Something to get your mindset right, that if I don't do this, there are consequences for it. And we can't begin to eliminate ourselves from consequences because that derails us. When we make a vow and a promise to ourselves, we need to deliver on that and have an accountability, or an accountability partner is another great way to do it. But self-accountability is one of the greatest things that you can have, and being honest with yourself. Also, on the flip side, think about making it more positive. Every time you reach a certain goal, you say you put $5 in the made it happen jar, and that becomes now your vacation fund. I don't know where you go on vacation fund. For $5, you got to do a whole bunch of things, right? So for you, it might be $100. Put $20 in your dress for success if you do something right. Again, you're tying that now to rewarding yourself for doing things right, and start a running record. Every time you reach your goals, you accumulate points for yourself. I know this sounds rudimentary, but think if you start to do that mentally, it gets you in the habit of holding yourself accountable, thinking twice before you make a promise to yourself that you can't commit. And then the people in your circle begin to hold each other accountable. Now you're seeing that the things that you set out to do, the promises that you make to yourself, you're doing those, you're completing those, and you're able to move on in life. If you keep making yourself promises, you think about New Year's resolutions. Everybody wants to lose 20 pounds on January 1st. They gain 40 on January 2nd, and now they don't lose any of it. So be careful with the promises that you make to yourself and really hold yourself accountable for it. So what strategies can you put in place today to hold yourself accountable? Begin to think about that and write them down and start the process. So today was about accountability, because we want you to be ultra successful in your personal, in your professional, and your economic life. So until next time, keep that fire burning inside and ignite that fresh passion. Hold yourself accountable. Now you're on the road to maximum success. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great rest of the day.